All right, range day.
It ran good. Didn't have any. It's empty, by the way.
Skip ahead if I'm talking too much, okay?
It ran really well. I don't have any problems with it now, but the hammer follow definitely was an issue. Not this weekend, thankfully, or at least not Sunday. Saturday, yes. Sunday, no. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to come up with some new drills, except for the fact that I have comps I want to show you again. I'm going to show you some comps every once in a while. A couple weeks ago I showed you the Baer drill comps. I'll show you that again later. But here's a comp right now of 5-yarder, which is a smaller target, but using something similar like the Staccato here. So take a look at it.
So here, this is an older, it's back in October sometime, September, October, and you can see that's a bigger target. It's a little bit, the spread's kind of all over the place, and I missed one shot, so it's not that big of a difference, but here we are just last week. So this is a smaller target, 25 yards. Hit one in the center, I didn't miss any. The side of that one flyer that's way up top there, that's about 4 or 5 inch grouping there, about a 4 or 5 inch grouping.
But yeah, so yeah, I want to go ahead and talk about what we're going to do next week. Every range day starts out with the cold start with the Baer jig. I'm going to put some oil in this thing. It definitely needs it. I got about 600 rounds through it now, and I oiled it once in between. So, but it needs it again. And it probably needs a cleaning. So I might clean it this week. We'll see, because I plan on shooting it a bit more.
Using my iPhone for this right now at 4K, 24 frames per second. The difference is amazing when I switch to the DJI Action Cam coming up with the overhead. Thanks.
So yeah, this is it. This is the brains of the bunch.
Flippity boop bop.
So if you look here, this first one right here
sear
pushes
spring
up against the sear interface, and this affects primarily your trigger weight. So I had pushed this forward. All right. I don't want to mess this one up. This is the OEM one, so I'm always going to keep the OEM one. And you can see there's a distance, there's a gap between the first two. This second one here
disconnector spring
with the disconnector, which in turn the disconnector interfaces with your trigger bow. See, right here. So primarily what you're looking at, and I'll try to get it to zoom in real quick. I'm not going to get real into the science with this, man, because I'll get it wrong and people will beat me up verbally and be abusive. So, but this here is pretty much how it rests, okay? If you can see there, so you could see how take away the disconnector, the first spring, which interfaces with the hammer hook, with the sear, which interfaces with the hammer hook. So this pushes on, this dictates the weight of your trigger, all right? And once the interface comes down for the disconnector, the middle
disconnector spring
leaf rests on the disconnector right here. What happened is whenever I adjusted this forward, the middle spring forward, to give me more trigger reset, because this middle spring pushes on the disconnector. All right, if you can remember that, what happens is now the disconnector pushes against the trigger bow. So whenever I've got that prong forcing more weight on the disconnector, it's doing that, see? And that's what gives you your trigger reset. So I had gone and given it some more weight, but sometimes if you don't watch, what'll happen is you'll give it so much weight, you'll feel creep now in your trigger if you don't do it correctly. If you need to add a little more weight at that point, maybe, because I was experiencing was drag. That creep was it was now dragging. So, and I could see there's a mark there. So I went ahead and added more, and I got rid of the drag, but it also got rid of my hammer follow, and I added a little more weight on here too.
Skip ahead
I probably went
I'm
from
talking
2
too much,
pounds
okay?
or 1.5, 2 pounds to 3.5. I'm about 3 pounds actually. I have to do some more gauge tests with that because the batteries are dead. It didn't come with batteries. God forbid somebody sends some batteries around here. They're probably too busy sticking them in cars, big giant batteries that people are in love with now, right? Anyway, but yeah, This is a dream gun, man. I love the C2. I really do. I just like the way it looks. I love shooting it, and I got something special coming. Wife ain't looking. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this next week too. So I want to add some pictures. I'm gonna start editing next week's video. If you have any questions or any concerns, if you'd like to chastise me, ridicule, feel free and leave those comments in there. And like and subscribe. Peace out. Word to your mom.
Saturdays here.
Get out there. I'm shooting this here today. However you pronounce it. I don't know. So we're going to get out there and shoot. Let's shoot the Baer drill, see how we end up, and then we'll take it from there. I'm just going to wing it, just what drills we're going to do. I'm going to try to mix it up a little bit, but I can't promise anything. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see. I'll see you out there. So I'm having some problems with magazines now. Just a couple of them. I have to clean them. It's obvious. Those last 4 were touching. I just need to keep at it. Same mag. Screw this shit.
2 to the chest, 1 to the head.
All right, 5 at 5. Or it would be nice if I could come up with the red dot.
Bonus footage. Acid trip.
There's one off to the right already down in there. So, but let's see if we can hit this. I think this is going to be a good.
What's happening?
This is a 40-yard drill. About 40 yards. Oops. It's going to be about 40 yards.
What's happening?
All right, there it is. Let's dim this down a little. We'll call this the Blair Witch target.
The Blair Witch 40. The Blair Witch 40.
I want to say I hit it.
40. Blair Witch 40.
Let's take a look.
Acid trip. What's happening?
All right, well, there's your bonus footage. Man, that Baer drill. Take those out so I'm not yelling. That Baer drill is really kicking my ass. Man, the past 2 weeks have sucked. Oh well. I threw another couple drills there. Kind of happy with those. The 25 yard is definitely getting easier. I'm not hitting them all the time, but doing a lot better than what I did. I might throw another comp up for that. I think it's worth it because, man, it's really nice to see progress, right? But I can't say the same for the Baer drill. It's all timing. Like, I'm not all over the place. It's up and down. So from what I've read on the interwebs, you want to go ahead and get your time. I'm probably shooting a little too fast. So I'm going to have to slow it down more, go ahead and get my timing right. And you also have to keep track of that dot. It's really hard when you're trying to shoot fast. I don't know how those other guys do it. But they probably take a class, right? But, you know. Good news. Again, no hammer follow. So, and that leaves me some room too, because I want to adjust this trigger a little more. Everybody's probably like, you know, everybody. There ain't nobody here around. I want to adjust the trigger. I want to take a little more reset with the travel out. All right, so I'm going to turn it clockwise towards me a turn. And then the following week I'll do it again if I don't have any, because the reset really needs to be coming on. I'll see if you can see it. Now, you can leave now if you don't want to hear me talk. Skip ahead if I'm talking too much, okay? So let's see if you can. All right. See? Science. See that? Oh, you tell me what you think. Yeah, it seems like there's a little too much travel.
Reset.
I'm almost there. But I can tell you, this front sight being backwards with the Loctite on there is holding. I had to put it backwards though, but it's not going anywhere. Everything else seems to be holding up. Nothing's loose. My witness marks are correct. Nothing broke. It's firing. I'm good to go, man. I think what I'm going to do is edit this video and put it out there for everybody, all the thousands. And then, you know, until next time. Let's see if I can show you. I have a short that I'm putting out Wednesday on my belt. I took the cummerbund off. All right, and it's a lot nicer. I can move these around easier. I can now take the rifle and put it back here like I want. It's in the short. I'll post a little link up there showing me in action. But yeah, really like the QVO Tactical secondary. Yeah, I really like it. It's nice. Thanks to what's his face that does it, man. Really nice.
Roger Barrera.
But yeah. Well, here, I guess put this back in. Yeah, so I mean, I added some more drills for tiddly bets, and you know, enjoy those, and feel free to comment. You know, trolls are welcome, and let me know what you think. I mean, beat me up. I don't care terribly.
Subscribe,
I can handle it. I've been divorced like twice. So, anyways, I will see you guys next time. Look for the short coming out. Train comfortably, train uncomfortably. Train to your surroundings, but whatever you do, you better train.